All right, everybody, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, gentlemen. Hope everybody
Hello,
had a
Howdy,
good
everyone.
howdy,
week.
howdy. It's been a busy week. This is about the first time I've had a chance to sit down all week, it seems.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing?
Lots of friends wanting stuff, and so I had to help them with certain projects. Some were laser projects, some were 3D projects.
Nice.
So it was busy.
Yeah, I was telling Ed before you guys joined that my H2C has been nonstop. It's not printing right now, and I think this is the first time it's had a break since I bought the thing. And as soon as we end the stream, I'm going to go into the studio and make something else and start printing about a 14-hour print in that thing. So I've been busy printing stuff too, so that's good. Have you done some more of your what are they called, the flexies or whatever?
I designed two more and test printed those, but I haven't done the full color versions yet. And then I just put another flexi on the H2D, and it has 500 color swaps and will take 29 hours. So hopefully it doesn't fail.
See, I remember when I first got my Creality, like a couple of just single color nonsense prints would be over 20 hours. And that thing could not stay calibrated long enough to do a 20-hour print. It's so crazy that we're looking at 29, 30, 40-hour prints as the only bad side is, man, my printer's going to be clogged up for that time. That's the only downside. Like, you don't even worry about it. I mean, you will get a failure here and there. They're not perfect or whatever, and you'll have to restart it at hour 28 of 29 or whatever that happens. But not on every single print. It's just so crazy that we're cavalier about 29-hour prints when a few years ago with my Creality, I would cringe at anything over 10. And 10 hours wouldn't get you anything.
And you have to change the parts. Like I have to change the tool head like every month at least.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, and the Bamboo Lab, I've had mine a couple of years, and I've changed it, taken it down to clean them like 2 times, but I'm still using them. And they never, I mean, they hardly ever break down. I mean, the Ender 3s that I had, I was spending more than half the time working on them.
Yeah, you're just tinkering with the thing. Constant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
and
the
if I
3D
had one of the
printing
fancy,
was cool, but the tinkering wasn't. Go ahead.
No, yeah.
Yeah, if I had one of your fancy H2Cs like y'all got now, I would cut that 24 hours into about 14 hours and zero poop, but I don't.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have one either. I have the
It cries
HDD.
about if you try to turn the prime tower off. It cries.
Mm-hmm.
It cries about it. Bamboo's wallets, it cries that I don't have to print that waste of filament out on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder, I might try to do some tests on that because I wonder if it is good, even on those nozzles, to prime it just a little bit so it's not cold filament coming out. But that induction nozzle heats up right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how necessary it is, but it cries on the H2D on the two color ones, but it cries even harder and it leaves up a little thing on the slicer whenever you turn the prime tower off, and it's like multicolor prints are better with the prime tower. I'm like, your profit margins on filament are better with the prime tower, but I'm not sure about the quality of my print. We'll have to test that.
But the prices have gone down. I mean,
the filament's pretty inexpensive. For their filament, right? If you get refills and buy more than 4 at a time, it's $14 a roll, which is pretty good.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
pretty
You
good.
buy it.
With
And
the
if you order,
RFID and all of that, that's pretty doggone
exactly,
good.
exactly, and the quality is
Oh
very
yeah.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I love bamboo filament, and I
me
mean,
too.
every time I make an order, it's a minimum of 250, if not $300.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
mine is not quite that much. I mean, I have some that are $300, but typically mine like 150, 180.
Yeah,
But
and you
I
just
order like
stock
10.
up.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, you have here, I guess, this is a print I did for my grandson. It's
Yeah, this one
about,
turned out awesome. It's a
yeah,
good
How
one.
tall is it?
it's about a foot tall.
Wow.
About, yeah, but it's about 12 inches tall. It's not, I mean, it's in parts, so it's, you put it together, but no glue. It's all fits in place. And it took, I would say, I think it took like 20 some hours and to print them. I had printed some in the H2D. I printed some in the X1C. So in a day, I printed the damn thing completely and then just put it together. Um, and my grandson, when he saw it, he loved it. Now he wants me to do a Darth Vader, a large Darth Vader. I'd given him, so he's into Star Wars now. So he asked me to, I got to do a large Star Vader for him.
I
He has to
assume
collect
that's
them.
not motorized.
No, it's not. No, it's
No,
not.
it's
No,
not.
no,
That'd
no.
be
I've
super
been
cool,
wanting to
but
print this one.
I'm sorry?
I've been
that'd
wanting
be
to print
super
this one.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a maker world.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's an R5 droid too, which was also in the first movie, and I've been wanting to print both of them. I just haven't had a chance to do it yet.
That's a
Which
good
one is it?
size model.
Yeah, it is. It's
And it
I
fills
mean,
up
it's
the
like
H2D. That thing's big,
exactly.
man. That's
It,
pretty
it is
good.
it is it is pretty big. But again, it's not printed in place. I mean, these are parts, but it's not that
Yeah,
difficult
it
to
turned
put it
out
together.
turned out
How
No,
many
great.
plates was that?
I don't remember now. I think it was like, I want to say 10. I may be wrong. I would have to look at it. Let me see if I find it quickly here, and I'll try to post it up. Let me see.
Hey
I should be
Tim,
able to
welcome
find it.
back to the stream. Yeah, I think I saw this same one and wanted to print it as well. This is a crazy model. And look, I didn't know it was this big. Now it wants me it makes me want to print it even more with how huge it is.
Have you noticed
Uh,
the Z anti-aliasing?
the what?
Z anti-aliasing or ZAA? Hey, there's on GitHub. There's a new Bamboo Studio beta version, and it has Z anti-aliasing, which basically gets rid of the stair steps.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
And where um, CNC Kitchen did a really good and explanation of it. I haven't tried it myself, but it looks really good.
I
Yeah,
just posted
it's
the.
like using, I think it's like using smoothing, but it's like built in instead of it like auto smooths almost.
And what it does is between layers, and it would really make a difference on the top of the sphere. Or between layers, it fills in with Z movement.
Yeah, this particular one printed pretty well. I mean, you can hardly see on the top any layer lines. My son was here, came to visit. He lives in Louisiana, and he has a couple of printers also. And he downloaded that Mandalorian ship that you printed the other day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the Razor Crest.
yeah, exactly. And we printed it together down here. I didn't load it up because since you had already put it up there. He's signed up for that Patreon service. Anyway, and it came out some of the lines in the top on the engines. It didn't come out as nice as I would have liked it, but it's a great little print also. This here that you're looking at, my son had printed for his X1C. I don't know if you can notice, but the hinges, there's hinges on that. Now the door, I can turn it around completely. It doesn't stick out in the middle. I have two printers. I only did it on one, and it actually goes all around. I mean, it flips all around, so it doesn't stick
Man,
out.
that's really cool.
Yeah, and the only and I printed in PTG, but I'm glad my son was here because he helped me install it. It's a little of a pain in the neck in terms of getting it just right because you have to put certain screws and you move this one this way, that one that way. At the end, it worked out perfectly. But I'm glad he was here. I would have been frustrated. It turns all the way to the back. I mean, I can't do
That's
it here because I have.
crazy.
Yeah, it goes all the way to the back, and it closes perfectly. Um,
Is this on
it came
Maker
out pretty.
World as well?
Yeah, yeah. Let me see if I
Did you need
find
to
that.
buy screws or anything like that, or just take
Uh,
it apart and put
yeah,
it back together?
no. You do need to use some screws. He had printed it for his own printer, so he had extra screws when he came down to visit with his wife and daughter. He brought some of the screws. He told me about it, so he helped me install it. It was only a handful of screws. You still use
What
the
are those
original hinge.
boxes in there?
I'm sorry.
What are
You
those
mean?
boxes in the X1 carbon?
Those are the Mark Bento
Uh,
boxes.
oh yeah, that's a bento box.
I
That's
guess I don't know what that is.
it has um, it has carbon and also has a HEPA filter.
Activated carbon.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and HEPA filter,
brings
and
the
then it
smell of like ABS down to like nothing in there.
exactly.
It has a
Now I
little
only
Gotcha.
fan in there. You route the wire or whatever through the back, and then you plug it in, and there's a little fan that runs, and it just circulates the air in there through activated carbon.
yeah
More so than the one that's already in there. But I did notice a pretty significant, if you print with ABS or ASA, it smells like burnt plastic or melting plastic in the room or whatever. But you turn that little thing on and it cuts it pretty much out.
yeah I only turn it on when I print ABS.
You know,
So I don't have it. And the H2D, I have a filter that I added to the back uh, that actually has, because that's the problem with the H2D, that it has a filter, but the filter that it has when you're printing with PLA or PETG that it blows out, there's really no filter because the filter
mm-hmm.
is open. I mean, it just opens it. There is a filter you can print or buy it. I just bought it from, uh, what is it, Vault PLA?
Voxel.
Voxel PLA, I'm sorry, yeah. And that one is on all the time because it doesn't, that one doesn't have a fan itself. It just sticks in the back of the H2D. This one has fans, but I only turn it on when I'm printing ABS.
Right.
But anyway,
Yeah, I
but
just
that,
ordered all new filters for all my printers because I've started to smell some of the PLA, especially with all four printers running at the same
Mm-hmm.
time.
yeah,
So I was like, okay, well, I've never replaced the filters in any of them. I guess I need to do that.
yeah. I also have a filter in the room
Yeah, I was
that
about to
has
say I had the
carbon.
same thing, the room filter going as well.
Yeah, and I bought mine through Amazon. I just received a week ago notice that there's a recall on it to stop using it. They're going to send me a new one. So, but I'm still using it because I do smell the in the air. The room back there is. I mean, I could open the windows, but I don't. So, but in any event, um, I was going to look for what? Oh, for the link to the print. Let me see if I find it here. One second. Uh, But this
Tim,
is
it's
this
called
is
a bento box, Bento, and I think it's Etsy, right? Is that where we got those from? I did a video on it, but I think it's been like 2 years or something like that since I did the video on it. But I think it's on Etsy.
I bought it from Voxel PLA. They have it. Voxel PLA. They sell them. The little kit.
Yeah, I did the same. I have one, and it was from Voxel PLA.
Yeah, I have two. I
But
have two printers, and I have
but
two of them.
you can actually print them if you want.
Yeah,
The files are
yeah.
free, so you don't have to buy them, but you still have to buy the fans and everything else.
And the carbon and the
Mhm.
filter, etc. So the difference. It wasn't expensive. So I think for
It
21
wasn't.
bucks, yeah, I just ordered it. Now I upgraded the original ones that I had. The fan was not strong enough, and they came out with a stronger fan, and I ordered that also afterwards. But let me see if I find that link to that. Let me see, where is it?
So here's the one, Tim, on Voxel.
Exactly.
And all I did was just Googled bento box, and this is the first thing that came up. And like Gabe was saying, you can print all of this stuff out, or for $40, it comes with this whole thing, the 2 little fans, the little carbon that you put in there, and all of this stuff comes with it, this whole little kit.
And which that reminds me, I need to change the filter and carbon on mine.
The carbon wears out reasonably quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you got to be careful of the carbon you buy to make sure that, I mean, if you get the wrong one, it can mess up your printer. So I bought it from Voxel PLA. Anyway, I just put the link on that Hinge if anybody's interested in it. And you can see there the size of the.
R2D2's
Oh yeah,
huge.
yeah. My grandson
He's
saw it.
the
He said,
imperial leader now.
yeah, exactly. When he saw that, he said he wanted a large Darth Vader, so I got to find one to print, or blow it up a little bit.
That's funny.
Very cool.
So he's into Star Wars. That's what he's seen several, like 4 or 5 of the movies with his father, my son.
Greatest movies
Yeah,
ever
all
made.
of them look amazing.
I just printed this. This is clean, dirty dishwasher. Yeah, you can print it with magnets or with a double-sided tape. My granddaughter asked me to I had printed one a couple of years ago for her, and I guess it broke, so she asked me to print a new one. So I just printed that for her. A quick little print.
Thankfully, my dishwasher has a light because nobody would ever remember to flip that.
Originally, the one that I originally had printed from my dishwasher, I thought that it used magnets, but the damn thing doesn't take any magnets. It looks like it's stainless steel, but it's not stainless steel. So I had to put a double-sided tape on it. These are with a large magnet in the back, a rectangular magnet. That's all I printed, other than that Mandalorian ship that my son was here with me, so we printed it together, since he had the file. But I didn't send that up. That's all I had printed in these last few days.
Give me 1 second, Tim, and I'll give you the link to the purifier, the air purifier for the room that I use.
Yeah, I just checked my my vendor store that I have here at the local vendor market, and today alone I sold 45 flexies
Wow.
Wow, that's great.
In
Yeah.
one day? In one day?
one day.
Wow.
That's why printers have to keep running these stupid things 24/7 basically because they sell quick.
Wow. And you
Oh,
have an Etsy?
that's awesome.
I have a what now, Ed?
You have them. You have them posted in Etsy. Where do
No,
you sell
I sell them in it's a local vendor market, like a local
them?
merchant
I
market.
I see.
I just have two big bins that are just full of them, and like I sell them for $3 a piece or 5 for 10.
Cool.
All right.
But yeah, I got tons of Patreons that I subscribe to that I get them from that have the commercial license, and then now I'm starting to make my own as well.
Hmm. I've never sold anything. I mean I've printed I don't know how many thousand probably of these little but I don't have I've never paid. Well, I shouldn't say I never paid. I have paid for, but hardly ever. I don't have a regular monthly service that I sign up to. So I just give them away. I'm retired, so this is my hobby now. It started with a pandemic, actually. That's how I started.
Same here. I started printing during the
Yep.
pandemic.
Same here. That's when I got that crappy Creality.
That's
Uh-huh.
exactly what I had.
Exactly, me too.
Amazon got
And
me for $300. Though Jeff Bezos, you jerk.
yeah, yeah,
So
and Ed, I do the same. Although I do have subscriptions like the Flexi Factory that I can sell
uh-huh.
them. I don't sell them. I just give them away. My
Yeah.
son did a market for a kids entrepreneur market, and he sold like, oh, I think it was like $475 in 4 hours.
Really? Oh
Yeah,
God.
uh, but it was a kids market, so we sold a bunch of the stuff that I have subscription for.
Hmm.
So he was really happy.
Yeah. I originally got my first 3D printer because I'm into coffee, so I roast my own coffee. I have a very good espresso machine. Anyway, and a friend of mine from Singapore, uh, I bought a new grinder from China, relatively inexpensive, like $500 compared to the original one. Original version is like $2,000, and there were some mods that they had designed, and to print them on 3D with a 3D printer. And I asked my friend if he can print it for me. He's in Singapore. He teaches 3D printer. He's in college that he's at. And he said, just buy a printer. I said, I can't, I don't know how to print that. And he said, I'll teach you. So I went ahead and I bought a Ender. And in the beginning, I had no idea what I was doing. We did a Zoom together. He taught me a little bit what to do. And then I got hooked. I got hooked on it. And then I spent half my time fixing it until Bamboo came around and it changed the world. Now I got 3 printers, and I got my son involved into it. And he has 2 printers now. He has an H2D and also a X1C. But he does big stuff. He does. I've told him to dial in one day on Saturday. He does a big helmet and uh, these swords. They're humongous swords. They have electronics in them. Lights, and
Mhm.
that's what he likes
So
to do.
cosplay stuff.
Exactly. I mean, but some of the stuff are like 4 feet, 5 feet, big, big stuff. That's what he likes to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in cosplay stuff if you get into that.
And for him, it's a hobby too. I mean, he's into IT technology. He works with a IT for a bank, so that's also his hobby. He likes that stuff.
So these helmets are actually part of, and I've shown this guy's models before. Kit Kiln on Things.com. I'm a commercial member of his, and he makes these characters, and he calls them chunkables. He originally was doing big blocks, which are basically giant size minifigs from Lego, and Lego sent him a slap on the hand letter. And so then he said, okay, well, I'm going to design my own figures that don't, you know, look like Legos, but they'll still snap together. And these are helmets from those figures. And he just released today these helmet stands that allow you to take the helmets and just print those and piece them. They all snap together, and then you put them on these little stands. So if you don't want the entire figure, you just want the helmets, you can just display the helmets.
It's cool.
How much does he charge a month? How much is the monthly charge?
I believe his monthly charge, I pay $10
Okay, that's not bad.
a month, so 120 a year. But yeah, I mean, you can easily, like these, I'll put in my marketplace for $10 a pop, and I think they cost like $2 to print.
And what's it called again? What's the link?
It's Kit Kiln, KIT, and then a space, KILN, and it's on things.com.
Okay.
But these are just helmets from some of his characters, and he has like, I don't know, 40 or 50 different characters. Not just Star Wars, but he has Ghostbusters and all sorts of stuff. They kind of look like Funko Pops. If you're familiar with the Funko Pops, they kind of look like that, but they're 3D printed and you piece them together.
I assume that they are not multicolor prints. You have to assemble them.
Yeah, they're all assembled, but it's all snapped together. You don't have to use glue if you don't want to. But I usually use glue just because of the fact that, you know, in the marketplace where I'm at, sometimes you get teenagers and they like to take things apart, and then all of a sudden you have a helmet that's missing pieces, and so I glue everything together.
Yeah. A little one.
I literally printed this helmet here that is shown on the screen, and the Mandalorian helmet today before the stream.
Wow. It's pretty good.
This is I bought this file on Colts 3D, and it is a laser scan of the original Kenner Star Wars Stormtrooper figure. And you just get the file, and then I went in with my screen tablet and hand painted where, you know, the actual marks and everything are on the real Kenner figure, so it looks similar to what the Kenner figure did. But it's the same size, same articulation, everything.
That's awesome. That looks like a toy from the 80s or the 70s, early 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, he has a whole line of scanned Kenner figures, and then he custom makes figures as well that weren't part of the original Star Wars figures, and they all have the same articulation. You just snap in the legs, snap in the arms, the body's print in one piece from the bottom of the groin area all the way to the top of the head is one piece, and then the arms are snap in pieces and the legs are snap in pieces.
Cool.
But they don't come colored. You have to manually paint them in Bamboo Lab, which again, I have a screen tablet, so it makes it pretty easy.
Really cool.
Transformers.
Yeah, this used to be my cartoon back in the day.
Oh yeah, and it's funny because if you go back now, and if you are a Star Wars fan, and you go back and you watch the Transformers cartoon and the GI Joe cartoons, a lot of those cartoons used sound clips from the Star Wars movie for the laser blast, for the engine sounds, all that.
I know that. That's funny.
Yeah, you can literally hear it, and you can hear sometimes you can hear like Darth Vader breathing, even though you're watching Transformers or GI Joe because they didn't clip it correctly. But these are all flexies. I'm actually printing another one right now, Devastator, and that's the one that's going to take like 28 hours to print 10 of them.
These look so cool.
Yeah, this is where I wish I had an H2C, but it is what it is. Like this one, I think took 24 hours just because of all the colors and stuff, but it still
For
turned
10
out
of
good.
them?
Yeah, for 10 of them.
See, that's still not that bad for this little guy.
Yeah.
For print in place, multicolor, how many colors is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 colors? That's not bad.
Yeah, I think it was
That's not
7.
bad.
You can probably fit more than 10 in the H2C.
Oh, I absolutely can fit more than 10 on the H2D, but then the time goes up tremendously, and so I usually just put 10 on a plate and let it run, and when they sell, I'll print more. But no, they turned out really good.
But if you had the H2C, you could probably maybe print 20 of them, and not by significantly. The time difference is not going to be significant with your H2D, and hardly waste. That's the advantage.
I would love to have one. So if I start a GoFundMe, you guys going to help me?
Send us the link.
Sure.
What's up, man?
They're selling them at like a $2,000, right? Plus tax, plus ship. No, they're charging shipping now, right?
Yeah, unless you go to Micro Center.
Yeah.
Talking about Micro Center, I went to Miami down to Micro Center today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You should have let me know. I would have met up with you.
So it's funny because when I getting back home, I was like, oh crap! I should have let Ed know that I was gonna be in Miami.
I'm about
It didn't occur to me until I just made it back home. So when I was like 15 minutes from my house.
Did you buy something?
Just some filaments. I just went there. I was meeting with a friend, a really good friend of mine that lives in just north of Doral. What is that area?
Yeah, that's close to the airport. Yeah, Doral. That's where Trump has the Doral Club, whatever it's called. Yeah, I live about half an hour from there, without traffic. I mean, depends on the traffic. I've only been to Micro Center twice. when they opened, the first few days that it opened, and it was a zoo. And then went
Yes.
again like a week later, and it was still a zoo. I haven't been back.
So I was in Miramar. So I went to Miramar, then
Uh-huh.
we drove to Micro Center just to see it because we don't have one here. So I just wanted, and I needed to buy a switch for my network, and they had the brand that I use. So we just swing by really quick. My son was running like crazy. Like it was a Toys R Us for him as well. But,
Oh yeah,
uh,
I got a Micro Center. It's about 20 miles away down in Charlotte, and that once they started getting 3D printers and stuff like that in, and if I go to Bamboo Lab and they said they're going to charge me shipping, or if they're out of stock of something, I immediately go to Micro Center's website and see if they have it in stock, and I'll just drive down there and pick it up.
Yeah, that's what I did with the H2C. I was like, well, I'm not going to pay for shipping, and why wait? I mean, they shipped stuff to me fast. I can't complain about their shipping, but I was like, 2 hours is even faster. All I got to do is drive down there.
Could you get the extended warranty on your H2C from Micro Center?
No.
I think it's like $600 for the H2C for 3 years.
No.
It's not cheap.
No, but the difference is that you just drop it there. They give you a new one, and you're on your way.
That's fine.
Every time?
I believe so.
Okay.
Or they give you a store credit, I believe, so you just buy a new one.
I see.
But I have never.
If it was
done
a
I'm not sure.
Creality, I might take them up on that, but otherwise, I don't know. These things are pretty solid, so.
And the only other reason I get from Micro Center is because apparently my FedEx guy has a anger management issue, and he likes to throw stuff. I had a collectible that was being delivered, and he was at least 5 to 8 feet away from the porch, and he threw it onto the porch.
Oh, maybe he was a quarterback.
He must have been practicing for the Super Bowl or something. I don't know what the deal was, but I was like, man, you couldn't take 5 more steps?
Yeah, if that would have been mine, we would have been practicing for some boxing matches right away.
Now, that printer, the H2C, weighs how much? Isn't it like 70 pounds, something like that?
No, it's more.
80 pounds?
The box itself is more. The printer, yes, the printer is like 70 pounds, but the box is like 90 something pounds.
Yeah.
Because it has the AMS and all that.
Yeah. I remember when the H2D arrived. I mean, they dropped it. I bought it from Bamboo, and they dropped it in the front porch, and I had a hard time taking it to the room back there. I mean, I had to push it. And then to put it up on the table, I had my son give me a hand because I couldn't carry the damn thing on myself. It's heavy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
they're
picking it
heavy.
up? And picking it up, I mean, you need a truck. I mean, I have as small as SUV.
It barely fit in the back seat. I have a split seat in the back seat of my truck on the passenger side, and I had to flip that up, and I had to move the front seat all the way forward, and it barely fit in there and shut the door.
Big. It's big.
I didn't want to drive
if you really
with it in the
if you
back.
really want to if you really want to upset FedEx and UPS, order something that weighs more than 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I do that all the time. They don't throw the stuff on my doorstep, though.
I tell you what, filament that I order from Bamboo, half the time the boxes come half open.
Oh, they're always destroyed. I think
oh.
Bamboo destroys them, or whoever they use for their distributor destroys those boxes.
They don't know how to pack the damn thing. Cute little dog there. Yeah, very cute.
This was I believe this was a print from one of my Patreons. It might have been on Make World. I don't remember. One of the two. My neighbors have these type of dogs. So I just printed a couple of them for their kids. So.
Cute.
Yeah, that turned out good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand what Bamboo Lab. I mean, the way they ship their filament is terrible, terrible,
They just have some distributor somewhere, and it's probably some
uh,
college
terrible,
kids that don't get
terrible, terrible.
they don't get paid enough to care.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They're probably playing field goal with them things, man. They're but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it
was.
comes. And some of them come perfect, like packaged nice, have the stuff in there, nothing moves around. The other ones I can see where UPS or FedEx had to tape the box back together because there was nothing in there and it slid around and then the box came flying out. Boom, busted it through and they have to retape it. But yeah, here lately they've been really bad with the filament. But sometimes it comes in pretty nice.
I hardly ever have good luck. I mean, usually my boxes come half destroyed, and they put a box that is way too big for the amount of filament
Yeah,
I have in
yeah,
there.
yeah. Like they ran out of the small boxes. That happens
Mm.
sometimes too, especially when they split the order and ship, 4 rolls from one place and 2 rolls from another, something like that. That happens.
This is just a, Gridfinity toolbox. The guy is actually very active on Maker World, and he designed the box, and then I was able to just print a couple Gridfinity bins and fit them in the box. But he has redesigned this box since I printed it, and I printed this thing like a week ago. And
Wow.
now he has it to where they stack on top of each other. He has under desk mounts where you can slide them underneath the desk. He has a roller where you can stack like 15 of them on top of these little roller things, and they actually roll around. So he's very active, and his designs are top notch for sure. But these boxes are about $15 to print
Mhm.
without the bins in them. And then you have to have some metal pins that you buy from Bamboo Lab uh, to put the hinges and the snap hinges and stuff in. And those are a little bit of a pain to get in, but once you get them in, you're golden. And
Mhm.
while he suggests printing it all out of PETG, I did it all out of PLA. And because I'm not putting anything super heavy in it, I'm just putting like clippers and just your normal 3D stuff, uh, glue and that sort of thing. So I figured PLA was plenty strong enough for it.
PLA is actually stronger than PETG or
Yeah, I think I think that he recommended the PETG high flow, the HF.
the downside of PLA is it softens at lower temperature.
Yeah, I was going to use PETG high flow, and I went on Bamboo Lab's site, and they have been sold out for like 2 weeks. And then I got a notification that they got one color in, and before I had a chance to check out of my cart, it was all gone again. So I was like, well, the heck with it. I'm just going to print PLA. I got plenty of that.
Mhm.
Came out good.
Yeah, it turned out nice.
Yeah, and I was going back and forth. I went to Lowe's and went to Home Depot and looked at the Ryobi boxes and the other, little plastic toolboxes they have. But all those are like, they start around $30. And I'm like, I can print 2 of these, even though it's not as big as some of those, for the same price. So I might as well just print them, and that way I can arrange them the way I want them.
Mm-hmm. It turned out nice. All right. right, well, let's see what Robert has been up to. I think you have a video for us, don't you? I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, tell us what's going on. Oh, this is your spool thing, right?
Yeah. And I don't recall whether I had sent this off or not. Or I'd sent this,
Not
showed
with
this.
the little funnel, but you've sent the other pieces in. We've
What's
seen
this again?
these before.
What's this again?
And they're spool desiccant holders.
Or your spool thing.
Oh, okay. Yes.
The difference on this, or what makes this different than what I've used before, is and the those little white things and snap into the so you can put the RFID tag in it.
Nice.
Yes, and I.
So for which spools is that? Is that for Sunloop?
And these will work on most all the brands that I've used.
And what do you use?
And I've used voxel, slant, or tangled. And I'm not a fan of the what's the name of the company? The starts with a G.
G-Tech?
Giant arm.
No. I don't like the brand. I've had a lot of problems with it. And what do you call? And snapping off. So this is to see how the RFID tag just snaps into there. So on other brands, you can reuse your RFID tags.
Yeah, I use it for the Sunloop ones.
Yeah, I use Sunlu quite often. And the RFID tags, the cavity is tapered, so you just have to flex it to go in there, and there's no glue needed.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really cool the way that you've designed that.
And then another part of this is I have a little book page that allows you to put the empty tags in a book and store them easily. And the funnel is a weird shape, so you can scoop with the funnel.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm sure you've told us before, but I'm assuming you're an engineer of some sort.
Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering how many drinks you had before you designed the funnel, but now it makes sense that it's also a scoop.
I think one of the other pictures shows how that's meant to be used.
No, but I can see it. It just makes sense now. So I was wondering, so why is it that way?
Yeah.
But it makes
Or
sense.
just the way it's sitting there on the table there, you can see how you could easily scoop
Yeah,
up.
it doesn't roll.
And one of the previous version of this that I used had the end cap allows or was what held the desiccant in there, but I didn't like that in that every time I took it off of an empty roll or empty spool, the desiccant would get everywhere.
So could you
What
use this with the little bags of desiccant instead of the loose desiccant?
you can, and you get better airflow around without the little baggies. But yes, I don't have a degree in engineering, but I've had my own engineering design consulting firm for 40 years.
Nice.
I've been 3D printing for 30 years. My first 3D printer I spent $25,000 on. And it was smaller than an X1, or the build volume was smaller than the X1. So why don't you show the other pictures?
Technology is a
That was
wonderful
all
thing when
that
it
was
works.
in the thing, Robert, was just that video.
But I had emailed you several pictures.
This week,
Yeah.
I did not receive them.
Okay. I also did some pillboxes. And Grandpa, it's better for him if the pillboxes are only one day at a time. So I took my roll top pillbox and made a bunch of smaller ones.
Yeah, resend those or put them back in the folder because I didn't get those.
Yeah, I didn't put the photos in the folder. I emailed those.
Yeah, I didn't get any email from you. Sorry, man.
Huh. Okay.
So now we'll move on to Gabe. And right away we'll have to get some explaining on what the heck this thing is.
Oh, nice.
A plunger holder?
Yeah, no. So everything is 3D printed minus the toilet paper on the left side. So that's a joke for a friend. You guys have probably seen before that I printed a mini kind of trophy thingy that is in gold that someone's sitting, the sinker sitting in the bath in the toilet. So for my same friend, I 3D printed that. So it's just like a trophy for the bathroom that holds the paper as well. And
The toilet trophy. That's so funny.
Yeah. So the part that I haven't given that to him yet. I took the pictures this morning, I believe. So the part that is behind the red opening bulb and all that is silver, I had to reprint it twice because I broke it. It was originally gold, and I broke it twice. So I ended up doing silk plus because I ran out of the silk gold. So I did it in silver silk plus.
Did you design that yourself?
Nah.
Oh, you got it from somewhere?
Yeah, it's on Maker's World. Yeah, you guys want the link? I can find it.
Sure. I'll send it. I'll send it to a printer for my son.
Everybody knows somebody that needs a toilet trophy.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Gives a whole new meaning to the word competition pooping.
That's funny.
Let me find the file. Give me a minute. Yeah, I printed something else, but I didn't get a chance to take any pictures, so I guess that's gonna have to wait for next week. But let's just say it's a really large dinosaur.
Is it purple?
It's not purple. But it is gray, yeah, gray and white and black.
My favorite shirt when I was in high school was "I Hate Barney." It was my favorite shirt. I wore it like every other day. The stupid purple dinosaur. Just kidding, that's funny.
See, you shouldn't say that because some of us have your physical address now. We can start sending you printed Barneys every day.
That's fine. That's perfect. Do it. Send it. Waste your time on your printer and watch zero reaction from me. That's funny.
Speaking of sending Len prints, Len, did you ever use that golf ball?
I have not. I still
Yeah, I'm not
have
gonna
them
send him
right
Barneys
here.
if
You can hear them. They're right here. I've been waiting for a good day to do it. Every day that I have free, it is like 50-mile-an-hour wind, or today was 24 degrees outside. So I was like, yeah, scrap that.
You know, you're just full of excuses. 24 degrees, that's nothing.
In this says the guy that lives in Florida. Yeah,
Yeah.
your opinion does not count.
Yeah.
Well, I used to live in New York
I was
City.
whining today when it was down into the 60s.
Yeah, see.
Wah, wah.
No, but soon I will use the golf balls and see what these things are all about. It's starting to get a little bit warmer, so I'm running out of excuses. So pretty soon.
Yeah, I put the link on the chat.
Oh, you did great. In Miami tomorrow we have highs of 85.
Oh man, what are you gonna do? Do you have a big enough jacket?
Yeah. My air conditioner is going to be blowing.
Yeah.
Spending electricity like hell. I pay electricity about $140 during winter a month. In summers, I pay like $400 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a difference. Yeah, a big difference.
That is a huge
Yeah,
difference.
but it's interesting because tomorrow here, or it might be tonight actually, it was expected to get really cold.
What,
Oh, yeah?
like 70?
Overnight, hold on, so it's supposed to go down to like 32.
Our low tonight is going to be 66, 65. Tomorrow low, I think, is 62. High of 85.
Yeah, so for us, at least, I'm sorry, I'm looking at, of course, I was looking, my wife is in Raleigh, North Carolina right now, so I was looking Raleigh instead of my area. So it's supposed to go down to 48 tonight and 40 Monday and 35 on Tuesday.
Monday, our low is going to be 48. Tuesday, our low is going to be 42.
Yeah, 7 degrees, by 6-7 degrees difference.
Yeah, it's supposed to get down to 16 tonight here. So I don't think my air conditioner will be running anytime soon.
A couple of weeks ago, I think you had asked me, Lenny, if I had some of those iguanas falling from trees. I said, I don't have those iguanas in my backyard. I found 3 of them. I didn't know that I had them, and one fell. 2 of them fell right in front, right behind my car. So I had to move them around. One died, and the other one was bleeding a little bit. I think that one eventually died too. We had thousands of them down here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, they're not native. I mean, those are not native iguanas here. So
Those are from Jimmy's failed attempts at being a pet owner.
oh yeah.
All right.
The
Well,
big
that's
problem I would say the big problem we have are pythons. I mean, those big, not,
same thing there. Those are those native to
no,
there
hell
too?
no. Hell no. I mean, some of those snakes, they grow 20, 25, 30 feet.
Yeah, freaking
They, they'll,
huge.
they'll, they'll, they'll eat a deer.
Didn't
Terrible.
one eat a alligator or something like that?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think so.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
So Len, I just uploaded those pictures to your site that I had emailed.
There we go. So do you like slide this thing across for each day, or is it just one thing for each day?
Oh, I'm still looking at the trophy. Hey,
It says Monday AM.
Mm-hmm.
and each one has its own because Grandpa would use all of them. I had one that had one for each day or one position for each day. And this is a roll top box. And so we can give them one container.
Nobody's here.
But that's for the entire day, or it says AM. I see it says AM.
But that's the Monday AM. Look at the next picture. That probably explains it better.
Oh, so you
I
have
see.
like a little individual box that fits on almost like a little Gridfinity thing. It's not a
Yeah.
Gridfinity thing, but same concept.
Hey,
Yeah,
and there's
those are
magnets
really
on
cool.
each piece that hold it together, and also embedded magnets that hold it to the base. So you can, where one problem with pillboxes is if they don't stay open, it's hard to fill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, but the roll top makes that easy.
That's a cool design.
It is a cool design. I like the hex on the roll top.
That took some design.
Oh yeah, I can
It looks
imagine.
like it.
Yeah, and this is a shelf that I made for my Creality Pi 4 or dryer, so I can put the spools or the desiccant and on it. And look at the next picture. And you can see how that goes inside. It allows me to put that in the dryer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and it works well, so it doesn't need a separate dryer.
Yeah, that's
Same
cool. So you don't
picture.
have to empty them out and put them in there. You can just put them in your on this little shelf and put them in the little dryer.
Yep.
It's handy. All right, that's all the photos we have for this week. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll see everybody next week. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you
Well,
joining. Sending in
nice
pics.
to
Take care,
You have
everyone.
Thanks,
Good night.
everybody.
something tomorrow?
have a good weekend.
Is there a video tomorrow, Lenny?
No video tomorrow.
Okay. Then I'll see you guys next Saturday, hopefully.
Yep, next Saturday. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Good night.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Bye.